As many of you know, we do not feed pellets to our meat rabbits. Instead, we feed mostly greens in the spring, summer, and fall, and mostly hay in the winter. And in the nursery colony, which is the colony you're looking at right now, we offer a variety of whole grains as extra nutrition for our mama does. Up till now, we have only been offering 4 things: oats, wheat, barley, and black oil sunflower seeds. We offer these grains free choice, and we have yet to have any issues with rabbits being overweight or bloated. When I was first researching about feeding whole grains, there were many different people with many different recipes. Some recipes had a wide variety of grains to feed. Some recipes had only a few types of grain that they fed. And we are more on the wide variety range, but there is one thing that we haven't been feeding to our rabbits that I'd like to start feeding. So, interestingly enough, split peas, like dried peas that are like cut in half, were suggested and used in a lot of whole grain rabbit feed recipes. And even though we do already have a wide variety of grains and seeds that we do feed our rabbits, I want to make sure that they have as much nutrition as they possibly can, especially because our mamas are in a colony, so they get bred whenever they want to. So I want to make sure we can have as much litters as possible while still keeping our does in condition and healthy and happy. So we bought 1 bag of dried split peas to try it out, see if the rabbits like it, see if they eat tons of it, see if they don't, see if we notice any changes or bad things happening, good things happening. There could be no noticeable changes at all. There could be a big noticeable change. So today I'm going to put a new feeder up and put some peas in the feeder. And then we will watch and see what happens, if the rabbits go crazy over it because it's new, if they don't like it a lot because they sense it's bad for them or, not super beneficial to them. It's actually pretty amazing how good rabbits are at telling what's the best for them and what's not. All through the warm months when things are growing, we will feed all these herbs and plants and weeds and all that stuff. Every day they get a random variety of things in random amounts, and it's very interesting because all of the time there will be, some things that it's suggested that rabbits only have in limited amounts, and then some things are suggested they shouldn't have, and some things it's perfectly okay for them to eat tons of. And as I watch them eating, the stuff that is okay for them all the time, they eat lots of. The stuff they're supposed to have in moderation, they do actually eat in moderation on their own. So I have great trust in my rabbits that they know what's good for them, they know what's not, they know how much of things to eat. And I have trusted them in the past and will continue to do so to eat the right things. And if I happen to have a rabbit who is dumber than the rest or their instincts aren't quite up to par and they get sick or die from eating something that wasn't good for them or eating too much of something, then I am glad those genetics are out of our herd and we will continue to breed rabbits who can decide for themselves what to eat. Okay, so the peas are added. We have some bunnies trying them out. They aren't going crazy over them, so it may take them a while to get used to what this new stuff is. We had a few mamas trying it as I was trying to hang it up. They didn't seem super interested in it, which I guess is a good thing because if the peas had a ton of nutrients in it that the rabbits haven't been getting, then it makes sense that they would go crazy over it. So hopefully this means that the rabbits have had plenty of nutrition already without the peas, and these peas can help boost the nutrition, but they weren't living a terribly awful life before they had peas. Alright, so right now the peas are filled up right to about here, so maybe like my thumbnail space above this little tape. So far, no awesome excitement over the peas. Let's see. Oh, she smells it. Nope. Oh, you're gonna eat it? She sniffed the oats, sniffed the peas, doesn't eat them. Oh, look, baby bunny, trying them out. What do you think? Do you like that? It's new, huh? Oh, yummy. Do you like the peas? No? Oats? Peas? Peas? Oats? You don't know. Peas? Nope. Maybe a little snacky? Maybe? Nope. I don't know. Oh, you want to take a big bite? Through the top? Little bite? Nope. So it looks like she went for the wheat instead. It could take them a while to get used to the peas. You know, used to a new food. Maybe they don't like it at first, but they get used to it. It could be they don't like the peas. Like, for example, they don't like... Oh, you gonna eat the peas? No? So the rabbits don't really like the barley we offer to them, but they do eat it, but they don't like it nearly as much as they like the wheat and black oil sunflower seeds. These two in the middle, they eat all the time. I fill those up the most. This one, they like kind of the oats. They eat sometimes, they sometimes don't. I have only ever filled this one up once since we've started using these feeders, and these ones I filled up like maybe 10 times. So I'm curious to see what the peas are going to be. Are they going to like them a lot, like them okay, or not like them at all? So I will come back maybe later today or tomorrow to see if the level of peas has changed, if they're eating them more, if I notice them eating, you know, at different times of day more. It'll just be one big experiment. They sure do love that wheat. You were smelling the peas and you don't like them, but you do like the wheat, huh? But you want big bites. Big bites from the top. Babies have to stick with little bites. They're too little to get the big bites. Oh, so yummy, so yummy. So it is a few days later, and it's hard for you to see, but I'll just point it out to you. The line is about right there. So they've eaten the peas all the way to down there. It did take them a bit to get used to it, but I guess they really do like the peas after all. So I will consider this experiment a success. I am going to continue to have this feeder here hanging right by the rest of them. Whenever the feeder empties, I will refill it with more peas, and I will order more bags of peas next time we order rabbit grain. So yeah, that's all I have to report, is that it worked, and I'm going to keep doing it.